Hi guys, you're all welcome back to the channel. Hope that you are doing well. My name is Bih Takwe. I am a content creator based in Yaoundé Cameroon, but I be Bamenda Pikino, so I'm just here in Yaoundé because girl has got to hustle. This video is not I'm not going to come here and lie that it's a highly requested video because nobody actually requested the video, but in my heart, like in here, I know that there is somebody out there who needs to know what I am about to share, and that is why I am giving it to that person out of my heart with love to you. Okay guys, so in today's video I am going to share the cost of living in Yaoundé, and the case study is going to be housing. Now, prior to the Anglophone crisis, I will tell you that the cost of housing in Yaoundé was not like this because I stayed in Yaoundé from 2011 to 2015. So I have an idea of how much it costs to have a house in Yaoundé, to rent a house in Yaoundé. And I left Yaoundé 2015. I went to Bamenda. I got a house there. I was in Bamenda for 2 to 3 years, and then when I came back to Yaoundé, everything had changed. House pricing had increased, and this is because a lot of people were leaving Bamenda and they were coming to Yaoundé to seek like refuge. So landlords became wise and they increased like the house pricing in Yaoundé. Okay, so if you were in Yaoundé before 2016 and you left, and then I am saying some prices here, you may not really agree because things have changed a lot, and housing in Yaoundé has become so expensive. If you're planning to move to Yaoundé with your family, maybe for school, maybe for business, and you're just wondering how much is it going to cost me to get a place in Yaoundé, this video is for you. Now I am going to talk about housing in Yaoundé with many factors to look at. The first factor we are going to look at is the location. You cannot straightly say that housing generally in Yaoundé costs this price, because in Yaoundé there are some areas like Bastos, Oja, and some areas of Mendong that cost more than some other areas like Bonas, BMC, Simbo. So every house type I am going to talk about here is going to have these factors. We are going to have the location, we're going to have the quality, and these factors are going to help you to better understand the cost of housing in Yaoundé. There are 4 types of houses in Yaoundé. The first, we have the single room, and single rooms are good for university students, somebody who is starting life, and yes, you have a single room. And then the next type is the studio. In Yaoundé, we have these houses, we call them studio, and studio basically is a room, a living room, and depending on the price, you could have a kitchen and a bathroom inside. So, but a studio generally is a living room and a sleeping room. Okay, and now the third kind of house is the apartment. The apartment, you have living room, 2 rooms, you could have a kitchen inside, you could have a bathroom inside, depending on the area and the price that you have. And then the 4th kind of house is a duplex. People rent people's duplexes. Mostly companies get to rent like a duplex because, man, they are expensive. No matter the area where you find them, they are just expensive. Oh, some people who have like a lot of money, they can rent a duplex. Why don't you just buy your own house? First, we're going to start with the single room. Now, we're going to talk about location. We're going to talk about the quality, as I earlier mentioned. To get a single room in Yaoundé, I remember when I was in the university, I had this cité. The cité was called Cité La Tulipe, and it's close to the campus, so it was a little expensive. We got a room at 40,000 francs. There were more expensive cities in Yaoundé because just by Tulipe there was demi-million. That's 50,000 francs a month for a room that has a bathroom, a kitchen in it. Because this is close to the university, this is close to the road, it's expensive, and the quality of the house too was, you know, expensive. And now later, when I left to live, because I did not see why I had to be paying that amount of money for a single room, I do not just understand. I got to another cité. This cité was called Cité Perdu, like Cité Lost. It had no name, it had no color, no paint. And at Cité Perdu, I paid 25,000 francs a month. So it was a big room. It didn't have a kitchen. It had like big space where I could keep my kitchen stuff. It had a bathroom and it had a balcony. That one, it didn't have a fence. So I paid 25,000 francs in that room. Now, just by Cité Perdu, there was this single rooms. Single rooms will cost you 10,000 francs. These single rooms without bathroom, without kitchen. Like if you want to cook, there's a kitchen outside that you can cook in, and then there is a bathroom, like a general bathroom for every other tenant. So a single room, like just a block room, is going to cost you 10,000 francs, 15,000 francs, depending on where it is found. Right now in Yaoundé, a single room is going to cost you from 50,000 francs to 10,000 francs, depending on where it is, depending on the facilities, the amenities in the room, depending on the quality. So what kind of room do you want? Do you want a room that is spacious? Do you want a room that comes with a wardrobe? Do you want a room that comes with the kitchen in need, with a balcony? The price is going to range from 50,000 francs to 15,000 francs. Okay, now the next kind of house in Yaoundé is the studio. I remember when I was in Bamenda, my studio costed, was it 35,000 francs? When I came to Yaoundé, I remember when I was looking for this house, because my house is an apartment. When I was looking for this house, there was this house that I loved so much. It was a studio, a living room, not as big as this, a kitchen, a big kitchen, a room, a bathroom, and it was 75,000 francs. That was very expensive, and it was away from town. I told you that houses in Mendong, because like Mighty Mendong has like new houses, you know, like new standards in Yaoundé, and so the prices are a little high. And if you ask me, I would say that the infrastructure at Mighty Mendong is top notch compared to the kind of houses that you find around the BMRC, because there was a high need of houses. You know, people living in the northwest and southwest looking for refuge in Yaoundé. Like landlords just got crazy and they started building rubbish. You find rubbish houses. You see a house, you see the finishing is poor. You look at it, you know that this is a death trap. We have many of such houses, death traps around Yaoundé, and to God be the glory. Studios in Yaoundé are going to cost you from 100,000 francs. Yes, in Bastos you get a studio for 100,000 francs. Now the kitchen and the bathroom thing depends on the price that you're willing to pay. Basic studio is just going to be a sitting room and a room. So sometimes you can have your kitchen and your bathroom out, and they could be general kitchens, they could be general bathrooms. So it depends on the price that you are willing to pay. Studios in Yaoundé will cost you from 100,000 francs, depending strongly on the area. We have already mentioned here that Bastos, Oja, and these new quarters that they are building in Yaoundé, like the Mighty Mendong, you could get a studio. You will not even understand your head, from 100,000 francs, and you can get as low as 30,000 francs. So for the 30,000 francs, just be prepared that you're going to wake up at night, hold your lamp, and go to the toilet behind the house. Okay? Alright. So, what kind of studio are you looking for? Are you looking for a high-end studio? Are you looking for an average studio? Are you looking for a low studio? Like, hello, yeah. Yes, they are. Now, the next kind of house in Yaoundé is the apartment. Apartments are a living room from 2 to 3 rooms. Like, I don't know, some houses have like 7 rooms. Wow, for the community. So it depends on the number of rooms that accompany the sitting room. Bathroom and the living room is just an aspect of modernization. Like, do you know that most of our houses, I remember growing up, we were at a certain age, I don't remember exactly, before my dad got to put a bathroom in our house. Yes, I know there was a space there, but the bathroom thing actually occurred when we were grown up. Okay? When you wake up in the morning, you want to use the bathroom, you go behind the house. When you want to cook, backside kitchen. It was backside kitchen, backside kitchen. There are still some of those kind of houses in Yaoundé where the kitchen is outdoor, the bathroom is outdoor. So those kind of houses, they won't cost you as much as the houses that have like the indoor plumbing and the kitchen indoor. Okay? So apartments in Yaoundé will cost you from 300,000 francs. And why would you get a house that expensive? Why don't you just buy a land and build your own house? Anyway, so people just have money. Okay, and you get an apartment in a fence. This also matters. Is the house in a fence? Is it out? And we also spoke about proximity to the road, proximity to schools. Is it close to offices? You know, those factors will increase the cost of your house. Like, try to have a house by the road. As if it's a good idea, because these taxes will just be doing ping in your house, but it's going to be super expensive. So all of these factors will either drop the cost of the house or increase the cost of the house. So it depends on how much is in your pocket. How much are you willing to pay to have a house? Okay, now let's go to the fourth category of houses, and this is the duplex. Why would you go and rent somebody's duplex? I don't understand. As an individual with your family, most duplexes, depending also on proximity to road, depending on the quality, is it an ancient house, is it a modern house, most duplexes will cost you from 1 million francs and above. And like I said, most duplexes are being rented by companies. Okay, because I don't understand why a family will rent a duplex, but families do that. If somebody has money to rent a duplex, what is your own, Vicky? So from everything that I have mentioned, if you're trying to compare Yaoundé to your city, let me know in the comment section. Is the cost of living, case study housing, more expensive in Yaoundé or in your city? Let's know your city. Hey, Jesus. So I think when I'm editing this video, I am going to put the cost in dollars so that you people don't come and fight me as usual. I am just used to calling prices in CFA francs because that's the currency that I use. Okay, so in the comment section, let me know how much housing costs in your area. If these factors, the factors like proximity to road, the location, quality, oh, if it is modern, why am I dealing with that? If it is modern or if it is an in those days house. Like my house is actually very ancient. Okay, that's why the price is. I hope that this video helps you to understand the cost of living in Yaoundé Cameroon, case study housing, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.